What about inflation, Alex?
Well, maybe one quick point, which is I totally agree with that point. I really don't see this translating into more economic productivity. I see it translating into support for the stock market, which basically is good for the wealthy because they're the only ones that hold stocks in the U.S., which just furthers the income divide, which is a real negative. In terms of wage inflation, that's the missing ingredient. We're really at full employment or past full employment, and we don't have it yet. And there's lots of potential reasons for it, none of which seem to be accepted as the explanation, certainly by the central bank in the U.S.
Mike Amey, what does PIMCO say about the tipping point or trip point for deficit to GDP? It can be America, it can be any other country as well. But have you guys modeled what the tax cut bill will do and where that critical point is of fiscal angst?
I think the way we start is by asking how much it's going to add to GDP, because there's two components to debt ratios. One is the level of debt, and the other is the level of GDP. And I think the conclusion we come to is that because this is over such a long time horizon, and actually some of it is just going to be to roll over some expiring packages anyway, that the GDP impulse from even if the package gets passed is going to be of the order of a few tenths of GDP rather than anything more meaningful. And so in terms of transforming either the growth dynamics or indeed getting you onto a fundamentally better path, we would be skeptical. So we would look at this as being something which would be a modest increase in the growth profile, but really not a lot more than that.